Welcome to our 12th Excel tutorial. Today we'll be looking at copying and moving information. To efficiently construct a worksheet, you need tools that reduce the number of repetitive entries that are required to make. Example: once you have created a formula that adds figures in a column, why not copy that formula to sum the adjacent column as well? Two of the most edited activity in a worksheet are copying and moving information. Now, this copying and moving information talks about, example, let's move to our worksheet. Now, let's assume that in cell A1 I have 100 Ghana. Let's have type 100, and then cell A2 I have, let's say, 200, and then let me move to cell A3 and let me have 400 here, and then let me move to cell B1 and then I have 500, and then in cell B2 I have, let's say, another 500 again, and then let's say in cell B3 let me have 700, and then again let me go to cell C1, let me have 6,200, and then in cell C2 let me have 7,300, cell C3 let me have let's say 4,200. So basically this is what I have here. Now what we are trying to say, or what I'm trying to let you understand, is that let's assume that in cell A1 you just enter a formula to sum up the cell range. For instance, I just entered a formula like equal to sum, okay, equal to sum into bracket A1, okay, column A3, kind of, okay, then you close the bracket. Now automatically the 700 here is a formula, okay. Now instead of you going ahead to type the same formula to sum up the column of column B, why don't you use the copy and paste method to easily construct a worksheet? So simply I'll just select this 700, although it's 700, but in the formula bar it's indicating as what? As a formula. So mine is to just select the 700, which is where the result is for column A, copy it and select cell B4, paste it, and it will automatically will perform the calculation for me. As time goes on, we'll be looking at automatical auto calculation. That you get the whole concept of auto calculation also as well. So again, when I come to column C also and then select column C, which is cell C4, and click on paste, Excel will anticipate and then automatically calculates the column C with the contents of the cell. So that is how one can construct up the worksheet using copying and moving information. Now we have seen the segment of we copying a formula and automatically performing calculation in a cell. Let's enter some labels and values to see how to see how we can construct a worksheet so far as what copy, cut and paste is concerned. So that was my time. Let me just hold on to Control plus A to select the entire worksheet and then delete it. So I'd like you to move to cell A1, okay, and type, are you with me? Just be with me. Move to cell A1 and type XYZ Co Corporation. So after typing, I'd like you to move to cell A2 and type sales summary. Type sales summary. Okay, so move ahead, move to cell A4 and type month. Okay, then you go again and move to cell B4 and type January. Cell B4, type January. Go ahead, move to cell B10, B10, and type February. Then you move to cell B16, cell B16, type March. So B16, here I come. Okay, type March. Okay, so we have January, February, okay, May will do for us. So January, February, let's see, yeah, March is okay. Let's maintain the March. Now I'd like you to move to cell C5. Cell C5. Did I say C5? Move to cell C4 rather, and type widget. Widget. And move to cell C5, C4, type widget, sorry, and move to cell C5, type gadget. And then cell C6, type grapples. Grapples. And then cell C8, type total. Nicely there. Okay. Okay, total. Then let's enter the values. But before we enter the values, still under entering label, move to cell D2 and type this. And then cell E2, type this. Then move to cell F2 and type this. Okay, so basically that is just that. Now let's move ahead to entering values. So move to cell B4, cell D4, cell D4, and type 26. So let me just fast forward this and enter all the values so that you understand the whole concept. So let us all do that as I'm also doing it. Okay, so down with my values, but yes, still we need to continue once again. So I'd like you to go ahead, move to cell D11, so D11, so I'm going to make it D10. So move to cell D10 there, type 12, and then D11 like that, 28. So in that manner, again, let us enter the values, then we'll come back to understand the whole concept. So basically that is just that. I hope you can see now. So let's move on. Now as you are with me now, let me just view it for you to see the entire screen. So this is what we have here. I hope all of you have that. So let's look at now how we can construct a formula using the copy and paste. So far as what copy, move and cut is concerned, whatever. So to cut simply means to move, to copy simply means to duplicate. So let's look at how we can construct a worksheet using copy and paste. So to go ahead, I'd like you to move to cell D8, enter a formula to sum up the adjusted column. So we are going to add up this column. You can know the formula already, as our previous time we talk about using the sum function. So therefore you can use the sum function here to perform. You can also use the auto sum. So you can just click on auto sum here, and then it will select the cell range for you to perform calculation. But hey, because I want you guys to be well equipped with entering formula, because we'll be looking at using the if statement, so I prefer you guys typing so that you'll be well equipped with the typing. So without wasting my time, let's just enter a formula to sum up the column here. So the formula, as you know, is equal to sum, we open brackets, is going to be D4 column D6. Okay, D6, you close the bracket, you press enter, and voila, you have it there. So let's come to the next segment. Now for me to perform calculation for the next cell, now this is where the copy and paste comes in. Now as I told you, the 51 here we see here, though it's a value, but I would like you guys to understand that it's a formula, because when I select cell D6, what is here is 10, and in the formula bar is also known as 10. So therefore whatever display in the formula bar, that describe what the content of the cell is. So therefore I'll come to cell D8, which is a formula, then I'll copy it here. Then after copying, I'll select a cell range from cell E8 to F8. Okay, then I'll click on paste, and it will automatically perform the calculation for me. How cool is that? Have you seen it there? Now as we've calculated for these, we are going to use the same copy and paste method to calculate for February, and we've already calculated for January, so we need to calculate for February and March. So select a cell range from cell C4 down to C8. Click on copy, then go ahead and select cell C10. Now to copy, now let me do this for you to understand, because I'm using the keyboard shortcut. Control+C is used to copy. Okay, so or you can decide to select a cell range from cell C4 down to C8, look through the home ribbon, under the clipboard logical group, click on copy, then the cell will be copied. Then go ahead and select cell C10, and again, now with a copy, as I said, you can hold on to Control+C to copy. So after copying to paste, you just have to look through the home ribbon again, under the clipboard logical group, just click on paste to duplicate your text. Or as you've selected this, just hold on to Control+V to then duplicate your text. So basically that is just that. Go ahead, use the same method, select cell C16, and then click on paste again. So that is just that. So that is how you can duplicate your content. So now let's come to performing calculation with the help of the copying. So I'd like you to remember that we calculated for January. So go ahead, select a cell range from cell D8 to F8. So as you can see here, then look through the home ribbon, under the clipboard logical group, click on copy. Then after that, come down here, select a cell range from cell D14 to F14. Then you go ahead, look through the home ribbon, under the clipboard logical group, click on paste. Then you can see here it is automatically what calculated. Go ahead again, move to cell D, select a cell range from cell D20 to F20. then look through the home ribbon again, click on paste, and you see it automatically what perform the calculation. If you are done, just press escape, and then voila, you've already constructed your what your worksheet. I hope this video uh, has more or less helped you out there. And remember, keep on subscribing and keep on leaving a comment below. Let me know whatever we are doing here is helping you out there. My name is Prince Costi, or you can easily call me Prince Armstrong. I'm your instructor. See you in the next video. Bye bye.